Did you get recruited heavily out of high school?
Yeah, but I ain't had no grades, Shannon. I ain't even saying lie to you, man. Because I felt I was good enough where I was going to squeeze through the cracks. And my grandma told me, baby, you need to always put your books first. Because it's not going to work no matter how good you are. Without the education, you're not going to be able to get through. Oh, nah, mommy, I got it, mommy. I'm good. I call my grandma mommy too.
Right.
I'm good. I'm going to get through here. But listen.
Them recruiters came and started looking at that transcript?
Look at that, Well,
you couldn't get in jail with those grades.
Nope. I couldn't. So my opportunity, had the red shirt, I went to Langston University.
You went to Langston?
Went to Langston University in 1997. I never forget.
Langston, Oklahoma, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, Coach Johnson. I never forget. Coach Johnson was the coach at the time. I was a red shirt.
Okay.
Red shirt, and got in trouble for fighting. That's one of my problems. I'm always fighting, so I got in trouble fighting. They threw me out. I never forget. Dr. Ernest Holloway, rest in peace.
What were you fighting about, Ocho?
Dude, I had $100.
Okay.
I had $100 in my drawer. I went to the what do you call when you go? Went to the cafeteria. Came back, and my $100 was gone.
Uh-oh.
Now there's only one person. Come on now, talk to me. It's only one person that had access to the room was my roommate. Bruh, where my $100, Big Steve? Man, I ain't been in here. Big Steve, nobody has access to our room but you.
Right.
Man, and then he buckled up at me, he knuckled up at me. Man, I just hit him with a 2-piece. And then just we went to work. We thumped for a little bit.
Right.
We thumped for a little bit.
Did you get the money back?
No, I didn't get the money back. And he, face kind of messed up. They went down to the office. Whoever the officer came, sent me down to Dr. Ernest Holloway. They sent me to my room. We'll talk to you. They called me back down the following morning, and they expelled me. They expelled me. I came back to Miami, and my grandma, oh no, listen, baby, I've done all I can with you. Her favorite line, I wash my hands.
What? Oh, that hurt.
Yeah.
Man, listen, that hurt, didn't it?
That hurt. But this is how I ended up in LA at Santa Monica, because my mama was living out here. My mama had been out here for a long time.
Right.
So boom, not first time, but now I get to stay with mama full time.
Right.
Hurricane Paula. I never forget, she lived in Baldwin Hills, right off of Stocker.
Okay.
4565 Don Tomaso Drive, apartment number 1.
Okay.
Enrolled at Santa Monica. Steve Smith is there.
Yep.
Dylan Smith is our quarterback, who went to Venice High. Had a great year. Great year because I was able to come in and play right away. So that's 2 years down.
Right.
Following year, my grades messed up again.
You know you need the grades because that's what got you in this situation
in the first time. But you ain't thinking that because I'm like, ooh, I can get on the field. Once they see me, boom, I'm gonna be able to squeeze through the cracks. Boom, insert Charles Collins comes in during that year of me being ineligible. We train together. I take some classes at Southwest. Well, the Southwest or West LA. I think it might have been West LA. Take some extra classes, get myself eligible the following year. So that's year 4.
Right.
I play, have a great year, get my grades together, I'm on point, and looking at schools that would give me a 1-for-1. Not many would give you a 1-for-1. Dennis Erickson, Oregon State. Dennis remembered me from the camps the Hurricanes used to have back in the days when I used to go out there and act a fool, having fun, just being really good at that point. He gave me a shot. And I never forget. Now I insert me at Oregon State, TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Yep.
I ain't look back. Shay. Once I got to Oregon State, man, it took off from there. What I was able to do in such a short amount of time at the collegiate level, never being on the big stage like that, that was it. That was all she wrote.
You mentioned Langston, which is an HBCU. The HBCU now experience is a lot different than it was for you back then.
Yeah.
What would you tell kids now that have an opportunity to possibly experience? Because that's what HBCU is. It's an experience.
Listen, I have a love for FAMU. I have an extreme love for FAMU because of my mom and grandma, who both went to Bethune-Cookman. But they took me to the Florida Classic every year since 1984. But my gravitation towards the Rattlers has always been a great one. And I've always shown them love publicly, whether it be through attire, whether in helping in any way I can. Dr. Chipman and Dr. White. Something about that HBCU experience that I was never able to experience that I miss and want so bad. And I think if people have a chance to go to a school like that, It's okay.
Right.
And then people will say, well, Power Fives have the amenities and have things that HBCUs don't. And I say, well, if you really like that,
Oh yeah.
it don't matter where you go.
Right.
They gonna find you.
But
if you really like that.
Right. I think it's just hard to get a kid that has the grades and he's a 5-star, 4 or 5-star recruit,
Right.
or anything, to like turn down Notre Dame, Alabama, something like that to go to an HBCU.
It's hard, but it's that HBCU experience is
Oh,
different.
it's an experience. It
different.
absolutely is.
It's
I
different.
loved it.
And to the fact I haven't even got my degree. So I'm thinking about when the
Go to an
time is
HBCU,
right.
get it.
I'm going to FAM. What you mean? I'm going to FAM and I'm gonna join the band. And
You do what in the band, Chad?
Dude, man, my grandma had me playing saxophone and piano. I can play the sax. And at some point I
You
can
ain't picked
audition. I can audition to be the drum major.
You ain't picked up a sack. You don't even carry a sack of groceries.
Listen.
So let alone a
whoa,
saxophone.
whoa, whoa. When the last time you rode a bike?
Man, I rode a bike. I mean,
When the last time?
a stationary bike.
Not a stationary bike. When the last time you rode a regular bike?
No, man, it's probably not since I've been out here.
So not since you've been out here, but if you was to get a bike, not stationary, you would get on there, you think you can still ride?
I know I could.
Damn it, there you go right there.
Man,
It don't take long now.
riding a bike-
The notes, and listen, I can
Run
still
the
read
bike and
music.
play the musical
No, it's
instrument
not.
is
That's
different.
something that I've always done.
When last time you played the saxophone, Chad?
I still have it right there, and I play
I
guitar.
know what you got. You might have got one. How was the last time
Picked
you
it up?
I didn't say pick it up.
I haven't played in a while. But listen to me. Listen to me. It never leaves you.
Okay.
It never leaves you because it's something that she instilled in me as a kid, and it will always be there. It's called muscle memory.
Right.
Muscle memory. I still can read music. I still know the notes. Nothing changed. And I guarantee you, once I apply myself like I do in everything else I want to be good at,
Yeah, you got to devote time
I
to it.
could be the drum major for FAM. No joking. I'm not smiling. I'm not laughing. But it's a serious matter when it comes to stuff like that. It's not a laughing matter.
You want to be the drum major at FAM.
Yeah, that would be dope. I also want to get my degree
Right.
in business, minor in marketing, because I'm great. I'm a great marketer.
What's your fondest memories of college? Langston, Santa Monica Junior College, Oregon State. What's your fondest memories?
My fondest memories: Santa Monica, Steve Smith, Dylan Smith, Robert Taylor, Charles Collins, who's responsible for everything that has to do with my skill set when it comes to playing the game of receiver. He's responsible for everything. The relationships and the friends from back then. Langston, so many friends I met in they're all from Chicago. I have no idea where all those people are.
Do you still keep in contact with some of the people that you met at Langston?
No, it's hard because I don't remember anybody's name. I know one person that was from Miami. Him and I still stay in contact. Lil Maurice. I said Oregon State. Obviously, TJ and I still in communication.
Right.
My quarterback now is the quarterback at the quarterback. My quarterback back then at Oregon State is now the head coach. And with social media, it makes it a lot easier to stay in contact.
Right.
Stay in contact with people. So him and I we've talked back and forth. They haven't had an opportunity due to scheduling, being able to go back and catch a game yet, but. It's been dope. It's been dope.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.